Martin's going to talk about this movie, Borrego. Let me ask you this. Is it a...
It's a thriller.
It's a thriller. Is it English?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well... English.
Did you just relax just now?
Yeah. English speaking thriller. You already got me, Martin. I'm already interested. Well, you want to tell us a little bit about it before we play the trailer? Just a little bit?
Sure. It's basically a story about a girl, Lucy Hale, who plays the main character, who is she's out in the desert. She's trying to get away from some things in her personal life, and she's a botanist looking for rare plants. And it's a desert on the border. They don't really tell you exactly where. When a plane crashes, and being the helpful person she is, she goes to check it out and administer whatever help she can. And the person who was in the crash injured starts shooting at her.
Oh shit!
And is able to capture her and hold her as his hostage. Where she's like, "Okay, listen. You're hurt. You can't kill me because I can get you to town where you can get help." It's a lot about their struggle through the desert and about how the rest of Border Patrol or whoever in the town doesn't care because there's one police officer who has to patrol it and he's getting no help, no backup. But in the course of this, you find out that this guy, he's not even the main villain.
Oh, no. The plot thickens, y'all. Well, like I said, thriller, English, plane crash, Lucy Hale. Oh, hell, I'm into this myself right now. I want to see it, but is it worth it? We're going to find out with Martin's review right after we watch the trailer after this.
Your truck driving in the distance. There's never anyone out here.
Well, how about that fuck? This is looking good. Borrego. I noticed here that this is, let me see, this is from the same company that brought us Power Rangers.
Yes, I saw Saban
films.
Saban has their name on a bunch of different things now.
Okay.
But also Tucci Company. Does that have anything to do with Stanley Tucci?
I don't know.
Okay.
It wasn't in the press notes.
Okay. I was like, why are you asking me all these stupid questions? Ask me about the movie.
We're curious.
Well, Martin, I have to say, great trailer.
Yeah, no, that's what hooked me because they send us stuff all the time. Like, hey, do you want to review this? And I just happened to click on and watch that trailer. I was like, oh fuck yeah, I want to see this. And for the most part, it delivers on what you see there. There's not a big derivation, other than the fact that that guy who's the airplane pilot, the more him and Lucy Hale spend time with each other, the more you get to learn about this guy's story and realize how much he's just a victim in all this as well.
That's kind of what I picked up.
Yeah. And it's a race against the clock for them to either get someplace or whether she's gonna get away, or you got the deputy sheriff played by Nicholas Gonzalez, who's used to be on the Good Doctor, that show, and the guy looks like a Hispanic Casper Van Dien.
Oh, really?
It's hard to tell with his hair all over the place, but normally when it's slicked back and everything, I was like,
damn,
wow, he
this
looks so
dude?
much. Yeah, no, not him.
Okay, how about that? My racist ass.
No.
Yeah.
No, that guy's he's the one the cartel is like, listen, you better go take care of shit.
Are we talking about this guy right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's you got that whole race against time, who's gonna prevail while you're going with all this. And it's kind of a nail biter. Now I'm not saying it's not without its things that are predictable. But what you see is what you get. It's a good thrill ride for the hour and a half that it's on. On the downside is that it's a small movie. It has a few statements to make. It's over quickly. There was that feeling that this could have been more. They could have done more with it. And the other downside is that it's one of these movies that have done this lately, where you just watch the movie and at the end it goes to black and there's a big PSA message on the screen. The fentanyl trade has killed so many people and it's an epidemic. And you're like, what?
I didn't ask you all that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to watch a movie.
Yeah, they start out with something like that and they really hammer it at the end. And like, man, hey, just cut this part off.
Yeah.
This is a thriller. This ain't come here for a documentary. We know.
I know it's bad.
No drugs bad.
Yeah, you made a movie about it. I saw the fucking film. I know it's bad.
Yeah, it's not even that much about the drugs themselves. It's more about the actual, chase and everything.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it's just being small like it is. It's hard to say. Oh, you got to rush to the theater to see it. But say it's on a streaming service, it'd be a very high rental.
Of a high rental.
Yeah.
So, well,
I mean,
let's just
quality-wise, it's a low matinee, but just for the scope of what it is, it's a high rental.
Okay.
Well, I mean, give it the quality rating then. Like,
Okay, well then it's a low matinee.
low matinee.
Yeah.
Okay, you definitely have sold me on this, man.
Piqued my interest.
Yes. Is this on a streaming service anywhere?
I'm not sure. I know it came out Friday.
Okay, so this might be like
Limited release.
might be like a
Limited release.
like a nice art house film to go see. Like if Mia was here, I could take her to see that, and
Yeah.
it might be on streaming soon, but we just going out for the night, and this is something good.
Yes.
Cool? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you think in January, man, they just released shit, and this is not shit.
Well, I'm just thinking, like I took Mia to see that Dick Long movie, the Death of and we had a good time, man. And,
I liked it.
Yeah, it's a small movie. It was definitely could wait for video.
Yeah.
But we have fun watching it in the theater.
Yeah.
People Dick Long. Would you take it to a porno?
You would think.
Travis
You would
Bickle.
think.
Took your wife to see a Dick Long movie.
She was into
I guess
it.
you ain't doing it at home, right?
Well, you said you wanted a longer dick. This is
There you go.
best you get.
This is the longest dick I can find.